It has always been my quest to find mobile racing games that truly broaden the horizon of mobile sim racing. And while many games have features I would love to see compiled into one, no one game has ever made you feel like you're really racing the way you feel behind the wheel of a PC sim rig with a good racing sim. That is all about to change. UMO Entertainment has been developing a unique mobile racing experience that will truly change the way we feel about mobile sim racing. No compromises on physics for arcade handling, and an interface that really allows the player to understand what racing behind the wheel feels like. This will be a photorealistic mobile racing sim that puts you behind the wheel of a race car that you aren't just going to drive, but help the team you race for on developing the car throughout the season. This will truly be a groundbreaking mobile sim racer that will take the mobile sim racing community to new heights. Not a mobile simcade racer to wet the whistle of gamers, but a title for those serious about mobile sim racing. So without further ado, I present to you Project Racer. The developer is still hard at work on the next public beta version, 2.9, slated to come out in the second quarter of 2025. And those of us who have been following the development have had the opportunity to test out the beta versions of this title. Each one has yielded some astonishing gameplay. The emphasis is on realism. You can't just throw the car into turns like other mobile sim racers. You have to really understand the car and how to use just the right amount of finesse to coax it through the corners. And while you're on track, you will feel like you're behind the wheel racing in a photorealistic world. Now, let's get into the UI and what to expect from Project Racer, the next evolution in mobile sim racing. So we start off in what looks like the team's factory garage, and there is some information here that will become more relevant as the game development progresses. The game settings are the two gears in the upper right corner of the screen. A lot of usual suspects we will find in most mobile sim racing games. So for now, we'll skip right into the game, which is the beta test button in the lower left. The next screen is still in development and only allows us to access the beta test session. So let's just continue on. Here we are met with a list of options for our driving sessions, ranging from practicing to racing on various layouts, as well as different times of day and weather conditions. There are 2 circuits in this beta, with many more to come. Aquino, which is a fictional track, and Clark International Raceway, which actually does exist in the Philippines. The developer says there will be more cars and tracks in the upcoming beta version 2.9. All that aside, let's go run a practice session at Clark Circuit. Things to pay attention to are some of the on-screen buttons around the edge of the display, which add an extra level of control within the game. You can adjust brake bias, traction control, and steering sensitivity on the fly. There's an engine mode system that acts like a push-to-pass system, allowing you to use it twice per lap, but only when your battery has the charge available to do so. There is a pit speed button, which limits your speed to 80 miles per hour. So yes, you can enter the pits and forget to activate this and get a penalty. The brake pedal has several zones, so you can brake soft or hard. You can also change both the brakes and the throttle to a slider as well. The display at the bottom middle of the screen shows your brake bias, oil temperature, best lap, track lap interval from your best lap, your current lap time, and your last lap time. On the left, you'll see the hybrid battery charge used for the attack mode, and over on the right, you'll see the brake and throttle pressure indicators. It's quite in-depth and makes for some serious driving strategies throughout your race. Anyway, I'll stay quiet so you can take in the sights and sounds of this wonderful game. Once your session is complete, this screen appears showing you your data from the session. All in all, there's a lot of anticipation about the next release of this game. I hope you found this interesting, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day.